Well, my name is Wayne Schmidt. I have the privilege of being vice president for Wesley Seminary, and today I get to be with a very good friend of mine, Kevin Myers, who is the pastor of 12 Stone Church in Atlanta, Georgia, but also is a member of the board of Wesley Seminary, and we go way back, so it is a real privilege to have this time of interaction. Thanks, Kevin.
Way back.
Way back, many years ago.
Yeah,
so
it's great to be here.
You know, part of the role of our board is going to be to try and shape what Wesley Seminary will become. And I know you well enough to know that you probably, from your own perspective, have some ideas about what you would like to see us become, how the seminary might be shaped to best serve pastors. What are some things you envision?
Well, I think they're already on it, which is why I'm excited to be a part of it. But it really is the intersection of where a solid education meets experience. So just in the need for pastoral ministry and what it means to lead a church today and the development of a pastor over the life of a congregation, if you can bring those two to bear in the same environment, then I think you immediately multiply the fruit, the effectiveness. You're just deeply impacting the local church because you're impacting the pastor, because you're impacting leadership.
Now, tell me about your own seminary experience.
You were there. You felt I needed a fair amount, even though I had graduated from IWU.
Yes.
I remember you thinking, Kevin, it would serve you well if you just pressed a little further into the educational experience.
In fact, for a while, we went to the same seminary together, but then something changed for you. Talk a little bit about why that maybe didn't ever end up coming to completion for you.
Yeah, when we were together at KCC, Community Church, I went part-time, followed in your footsteps to seminary, and did that for 4 years. And then God gave us a call to plant the church in Atlanta, and I had every intention of completing that degree. But there was great complexity to completing that degree. First of all, I couldn't continue at the seminary that we were attending. The distance wouldn't allow. So now I was going to have to transfer and reset in another seminary and learn that environment and get inside their program. There were no seminaries close that would make it convenient, so it was going to cost me huge amounts of time to accomplish it. And candidly, the demands in planting the church were very disconnected from the kind of education that seminary provides. I valued the degree. I wished I could have valued the education more. And if you just wrap all that together, I said to myself, it's not feasible while establishing a church. And if it had been feasible, I would have completed the degree. Interestingly enough, that's why I have such a high passion for Wesley Seminary, because what I wanted to be a part of my leadership and pastoral development, I could not complete in my environment. Had this been offered back in the day, I would have taken it, and I think many will. It'll serve them well.
Kevin, it's been awesome to see how God has blessed 12 Stone Church and the kind of opportunities that have come your way, the intensity of the demands on your life. I got to ask you, why, with all of the possibilities you could choose from, have you chosen to take a slice of your time and your life and said, I'm going to be on the board of Wesley Seminary?
In the growth of 12 Stone, which God has granted more lately than before. First 20 years was good, and the last 2 years we've tripled for all practical purposes. And what is interesting is the opportunities have increased, but the opportunities have allowed me to actually choose now. And this was a choice. I think the emerging generation and present pastoral leaders, if they will link up with this, will change the way they do ministry. And the culture needs us to figure out the next level of ministry. So I'm in.
Wow. And I just want you to know it's going to be a joy for us and the rest of the board to explore that together and to shape this thing called Wesley Seminary for God's glory. So
Good stuff.
thanks for sharing today.